What's up, YouTube? It was raining yesterday, it's raining today, it's raining for like the next 5 days, but we can't not work, so let's get at it. So I told the guys this morning the radar looked awful and we weren't working. Went and looked at a job early this morning, got back, checked the radar, and there's like this 2 or 3 hour gap that looks like the heavy stuff I thought we were getting is going literally right next to us, and we're just getting light stuff or clumps of, I wouldn't say nothing. It's still misting, but I said, let's go, because Sunday is Mother's Day, and most of our accounts, everything has to be done, mowed, mulch, everything, you know, no later than mid-May, Memorial Day. But we shoot for Mother's Day. So, we're trying to load up everything.
We broke the mower.
Aw, man. So we're trying to load everything up and go get one of our cemeteries mowed. But we are in a time crunch and Joe broke the mower. So we're not doing good.
He didn't really break the mower. Well, it's not starting. And he was the last one on it, so you can say what you want to say. But it's locked up. So turn on the deck. What the hell? How you be doing that?
It literally just started, drove on here, and then...
If he shut it off, it's not like it shut off.
Yeah, shut it off, and then...
He blew it.
Well, it would only make sense today with a very rainy day and a
Where is the starter?
little window to do it.
No, I really want to wrap on it.
No, I didn't want to wrap it. I didn't know if you could jump it or jump this solenoid.
There's only the big one.
The big solenoid.
The big one?
Yeah.
There's something.
Yeah, solenoid's not.
Turn on the truck. I don't know if the mower.
Keep going.
Some safety. Huh?
Keep going.
There's some safety somewhere.
What the frick?
Well, who wants to go to Summersworth?
Yeah. No, that's engaging and disengaging. Hear that? No, this is engaging and disengaging.
Aren't there like relays underneath it?
Yeah.
Water got in something, I'd assume.
Well, to start off, I started driving it over here and it was slipping, wouldn't go because the belt's wet. Probably because we've had like 2 inches of rain in the last 2 days and they were not.
Well,
in the
that
trailer.
came out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's clicking. And then
stupid to just disconnect and reconnect the battery.
And that's clicking. That's working.
What is this bug? Another end of it.
And that's clicking this. But it's not going to the relay.
And for some reason, when I jump it,
It still won't start.
it still won't start.
Brand new mower.
Can I jump it when you have the key turned? Is it? Although that wouldn't make.
I had the key on.
Yeah. It's not like they're that specific.
Looks like Harvey's weed whacking.
I'm going back to bed.
Don't shut it off. Leave it running all the way over to Andover. I'm totally kidding. Try to not load it. Try to not load it. Or is he still gonna take it? I can see that.
What the hell? When I put the brake on.
I feel like you did that to me before.
And you didn't say anything?
I came out of it.
It's like it thinks the deck's engaged or something. Can't put the brake on. Can't put the brake on. Hold on.
And now it's fine?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh. The handle has to.
Remember when we were messing with it when we were there and it didn't like want to return back to...
There's a switch right there.
Yeah.
So if that was like stuck a little bit like that, say, and I went to put the brake on.
Now it won't move.
So it must have been, the handle must have been like that.
Contacting.
So that's
Have to wiggle.
Make sure that's centered.
Now I'm trying to put it back on there.
But forward.
Yeah. I want to go the opposite way because I think that mower is turned this way a little bit. Oh no, does that mess you up on the other side of the deck?
The other thing, realistically, too, I know 24 foot sounds like a huge trailer, but even if we were bringing 3 mowers and you were bringing the windstorm, you'd have to have a spot for the windstorm too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. All right.
so this one's all set. Gotta put the trailer on the dump truck. Put those in
Oh, we were just trying to avoid taking 2 trailers.
Well, I think we were gonna have to anyway, because we weren't gonna take one little mower, were we?
Oh, I don't know.
I think if we were gonna take.
So we're fucking around in the rain of something that we're not even gonna do?
Uh huh.
That makes 0 sense.
Because I'm pretty sure if we're gonna take 2 big mowers and one little
Productivity.
mower, we would take a
Productivity.
3 volts. know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, we'll get this other trailer hooked up and get going. You really don't want to weed whack, huh? You really just want to take your own truck and trailer? Maybe I do need to buy that new bigger trailer.
We all have to weed whack, don't we? Up to you.
No, I still will, but very minimal. It's like my least favorite thing. Want me to back them up? We got Highland Lake going on here. It's like we never left Andover. Brought the lake with us.
Are we gonna do like a wager on if it starts pouring the second we get there or not?
I mean,
Yeah, we need a few loads of stone.
yeah. I'm sure that's what'll probably happen.
I mean,
Should I take the barrels out or just move them to the front?
just move them to the front. Mixed with our.
Joseph,
All right, Samantha.
you think we're gonna get stuck right in the middle of it, or do you think the radar we're
I
watching
just
is
rechecked
right?
the radar, and when I looked at the radar when we said, hey, let's go do this, I was like, we got about an hour to get everything loaded and ready, and then an hour before it rains. But I just looked, and it looks like it's moving a little slower than I thought, so we may have a couple hours before the heavy rain. It's raining right now. I'm just talking heavier rain.
Downpour, heavy, thick.
So I don't know. It's raining right now, and the radar doesn't even show anything on us.
I would call it misting. Light.
I would call them pretty wet from getting mowers ready and loaded.
But I know we say it's crazy to mow when everything's wet and
I did
raining.
even say yesterday there are certain things that I would
Yeah.
mow when it's raining if we had to, and cemeteries are one of them.
Yeah.
Because cemeteries typically are set up that they're very sandy.
Yeah.
And when it rains, you get an inch and a half of rain, it drops out, it perks out.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody's nice lawn where it's got
Puddles.
like a clay base and, nice, something that holds the moisture, which is what you want for the lawn, which is why cemeteries particularly don't have, or in general don't have, amazing grass, is because they have sand, it's easy digging, whatever. But on a lawn that's a nice lawn, if you try to go on it right now, you're going to be putting ruts in it, you're going to be laying tall grass down with your tires. It's not going to cut it. So there are certain things that I don't mind mowing in the rain, and the cemeteries are one of them, if they're not tall. If they're tall, you're going to wind up getting a bunch of tall, grass. You close your chute block, you get clumps everywhere. You leave the chute block open, you get grass all over people's headstones and stuff.
Right.
Like, it's a lose-lose. But rains for a week, grass shoots up, people complain, but they would complain if you mowed it when it was wet because it would look horrible. So sometimes you just gotta trust the process, and it is what it is. You mow when it stops raining.
Yeah.
You pick through your list of order of importance and you go from there.
Yeah.
People don't understand we don't dictate the rain, and people don't understand that just because they see people mowing in the rain, they're not doing their customers any justice.
Yeah.
So,
Well, my theory going into today is I love the advanced chute blockers that we put on. I'm thinking open one notch.
yeah.
So it just
Well,
gives it
I'm
a
going
little
wide
bit.
open because I still haven't swapped over and put.
Oh, right. The advanced.
And you're gonna be on the mower with the Ballard probably.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I am. Joe, you literally just ruined my day. I was like, it's all right. We'll get a cemetery knocked out. It doesn't matter that it's raining. And I know I said the Ballard on the Maverick, because the Maverick's going to be a backup, is fine. But I've been using the Revolt. I've been using the Advanced Chute. I love them so much.
When Harvey's
and
on
you just ruined my day.
When Harvey's on the little one for the monuments, you can run and steal his.
Okay.
But you can't give me any crap about a chute block today because I'm running the one that doesn't even have one.
I
so I just have to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Someday we will have this all figured out.
It's literally the matter of me. I already have one for mine. I just haven't swapped it because of the bagger.
Yeah.
But so literally moving towards the 5 or 6 mowers I want, and moving towards you being on what you now prefer as a mower and the preferred chute. That's literally adding 1 mower.
Yeah.
That's obtainable, between now and midsummer, end of summer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be very long before we pick up another Revolt.
And another 61, right?
Yeah, another 61.
And EFI, same thing you guys
adding a 6th mower, I think what I would do would be get a 48 or 54 inch Revolt.
Yeah.
So that fills the blanks of, we have all these big 60, 61s. We have the one little one. You have the one that kind of fills the gap in between.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds crazy, but we're getting to the point of having the crew that backs it up. We're not 2-3 people with 6 mowers.
Right.
We are 5 to 7 people with 6 mowers.
We will be in just 1 week.
As soon as school's out.
Christian's back in 1 or a week and a half.
Well, we have another additional one.
Yep.
He's a young man that's wanted to work for us for a while, and he's coming of age.
Keeps asking, and I said, when's your birthday? When's your birthday?
And then he has a friend. It's all Bentley's friends group, and they'll both be. Well, the other one has asked, and he's not 16 until next summer.
I know, and I feel bad because we're like, okay, one can start, but the other can't till next year. And they're like, seriously? But I mean, there's that age gap. You got to follow some rules in life. So, but we are thankful that so many people are, see us and appreciate us and want to learn from us and have that opportunity. So for now, it's just the 3 of us today, and we're going to go play in the rain.
And if it really rains, we're going to go look at big trailers.
No, we're not.
Hey, looking's free.
No, we're going to go take down a salt bin and bring home some push boxes and plows.
No, if it really rains, I'm not taking down the salt bin. I may take home the push boxes.
Joe, it's not even raining anymore right here.
Yeah.
Just because we're under the trees. All right, let's see what kind of
Here we go.
Craziness.
And that windstorm was amazing in here.
Yeah, it was. That's another thing that we're going to have to plan out.
Like just pulling in and looking what the cleanup normally is, and like everything that we did over in here in a couple hours with one backpack blower in the windstorm.
Yeah. Oop, a big stick fell.
Oh yeah.
But it's just standing up.
It's next to the little stick pile.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna see how fast we can get this done and see if we can beat any downpours. Wait a second.
What?
Why didn't you put my Maverick in the enclosed so maybe my seat could have dried off?
Because it was on the Maverick. I mean, it was on this trailer to begin with.
I would have switched it around for you.
Hey, you know whose problem this is?
It's actually your problem because I'm taking the Revolt. I am the boss. Right?
She was so excited.
Don't you usually say that?
She was so excited on the way here talking about she was going to what she was going to run the advanced chute at 1 notch out.
And then he reminded me I was on the Maverick.
You're open or closed?
Oh man! All right.
And I'm just
probably open because it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I'm in the back field, so. All right, hood on, and we're gonna get some. been here for like an hour. I have to keep stopping to wipe my glasses because they're all raindrops and foggy. I grabbed my phone. I'm gonna take a couple pictures and I'll go check on the guys. They're on the last section, so if I hop in there, it'll be done in no time. And then I think we only have to trim like where there's thick grass, because where it's really, really sandy, it's not that tall. And so I think we're gonna be out of here in like an hour, maybe 2 hours max. So I'm glad we snuck it in. It is kind of cold, the rain's kind of whatever, but I mean, this is the life we chose, so gotta do it one way or another, right? spoken. We've made a decision. We mowed this cemetery the fastest ever. Maybe because it was cold and we were like flying through it. But it's been an hour and the guys are finishing up. I just took some photos real quick, like literally 2 minutes. We lined the mowers up and cover photo, social media, whatever. It looked like a good opportunity. And the grass is really green right now because of all the rain in the cemeteries. In the cemeteries, it's usually more brown than green, so we had to take advantage. But we made an executive decision. As long as the rain is not downpouring tomorrow, we are going to not trim this today, which usually we never do that. Whenever we go to a property, we do whatever, you know, start to finish. But under these circumstances, with the rain, and not just rain for a day, like literally 6 days, we are going to mow this. The guys are almost done. And then we're gonna run over to the we're gonna mow the 2 biggest ones that we have in the Andover contract. And then if it's just misting, light rain, kind of like today, tomorrow, we're gonna come and trim both cemeteries. Then we will mow, hopefully Thursday, the condos. It's supposed to be the nicest day of the week. And then hopefully on Friday, it's kind of like this. And we're gonna go and hit that 18-acre cemetery and get that mowed and trimmed. And then the remaining cleanups in the, you know, projects, and we have that baseball field that we had last year, soccer field, private community, whatever, community house playground. That was supposed to be this week, but we checked it and it's not super tall. So we're just gonna move that to Monday. We're gonna have the 3 largest cemeteries done for Mother's Day. The condos will be done for Mother's Day. And with the weather, I think that means, you know, I'm happy with that. I think that means we're doing real good and we're keeping everything mowed. But for now, I gotta go load up this mower. We pulled out the 4th mower for a photo. But the guys literally have like a few more passes. We're gonna stop at JJ's Market in Andover because they are the best, and get something warm to eat or drink. And then we're gonna fly over to the other side of town and we're gonna see if we can knock that cemetery out just mowing in, you know, an hour or 2, just like this only took us an hour. Hopefully we can get that one banged out, yeah, like hour and a half maybe. So for thinking we weren't gonna get much of any mowing done this week, super excited that we're pushing through and we're able to do this. Okay, here's the deal. Stopped at JJ's, got some warm fuel to keep us going. We are at the next cemetery, Lakeside Cemetery here in Andover, New Hampshire. And we're thinking an hour or just over. We have split it into 3 sections, 3 61-inch mowers. Well, mine's a 60. Same difference. And we are going to see if we can get this done in an hour. I did not think we were actually going to be able to mow for more than what we're doing. And I didn't bring all my GoPros. Just grab 1 GoPro and 1 battery. I'm at 20%. So I'm going to mow it. I'll just show you when it's done, hoping that it doesn't start downpouring and that we can do it all. And then we will wrap up the video. So I'm not going to show you any during right now because then I won't have battery, and, you know, just trying to do the best that I can with what I have. So we're going to go mow, pray for us. We'll be back. Joe, I didn't look at the clock, but how long did you say?
Hour and a half.
Oh, and I said an hour,
well,
2 minutes.
No, it was an hour and 15 minutes other than you had this last little bit. So hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes.
Nice.
Mowed, and then to trim it, about an hour.
Yeah.
So a couple hours of trimming, and the 2 big cemeteries in Andover are done. So we may be able to head right.
Don't hit my hand too hard. I literally can't feel my fingers.
We may be able to head right to Pittsfield tomorrow afternoon and do all I want to do there. So that leaves Thursday
for the condos.
The condos, because that's supposed to be the nicest day, and that's the nicest grass. So
yes. Harvey, how you feeling?
Feeling.
An hour and
it just
15
started
minutes.
getting a little heavier.
I know. Look at my glasses.
When I was just starting to load stuff,
I am
like,
so cold.
"Is
It's
it
starting.
moving as fast," and then I was like, "Oh no, it's like raining."
I'm shivering.
Want to do another one?
No, I think I'm good for the day.
What time is it?
I'm warm with these gloves now.
I know you have the like winter ones, but I should have wore an extra layer or a raincoat maybe. You know, I think there's one in the truck.
There is one in the 110.
Yep. Well, good job, guys. Thanks for being crazy with me. We woke up this morning and I said, "Okay, Joe, what are we mowing?" And he was like, "Seriously?"
No, I already explained that. I know.
Yeah, I know.
Cemeteries make sense
Yeah.
to an extent.
As long as it wasn't like much more.
If it was super tall, it would have been, you would have made a mess. But
Oh, yeah.
Harvey didn't hear me. But now, I mean, this shouldn't take more than an hour to trim. Same with Proctor. We'd probably spend a couple hours in the morning doing this, and then go to Pittsfield and do the like 3 hours worth of mowing. I think it needs to be touched up.
So
And then
let's
they're
just
done.
hope and send good thoughts to New Hampshire that it's light rain tomorrow, no thunderstorms or downpours.
Like this or better is fine.
Yeah.
A little
That's
heavier, not so fun, but doable. But
And maybe just a tad bit warmer. It's just so cold.
when you're trimming, it's fine.
I'm warm.
You'd be sweating if it wasn't.
I'm
cool.
not. But all right, YouTube, this
Samantha's
has
just gonna have to be on my trimmer.
or stay home under my
We're
blanket.
gonna pick up Samantha on the way to Pittsfield too.
But all right, thanks for being here, YouTube. I'm getting in the truck with the heat on high. Okay, I'm gonna warm up. We're gonna head home. Hopefully I can feel my nose or my fingers sometime today. They are like completely numb, and I had gloves on. Oh my gosh. Ed, one of our subscribers, sent us a whole boatload of Snap-on gloves. I think I need one pair of insulated gloves because I'm a baby. But no, thanks for being here, YouTube. Thanks for all your encouragement and you know, the advice you give, the encouragement you give, the happy birthdays. Just, you know, it's so fun to have you along with us. You know, we work all day, we do what we love, and we get to share that with you guys. And it's just awesome. We do it when we can, and we'll set you up on video camera for 10, 15, 20 minutes here or there. And then I just throw the camera in the truck and get back to work, and we take you along, try to take you along almost every day for at least a little bit of the day. But if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the button, and hopefully it's not raining too bad, so we will be back tomorrow. All right, YouTube, have a great night. I'm gonna go warm up. Peace out.